Welcome to another video from Trader Stream. Guys, my name is Mohsin and it's a follow-up video. I think we did post a video yesterday. We did discuss about few stocks which were coming near the demand and supply zone. So let us check how these stocks reacted and did any of the stocks reacted today. So if you want to look at the total whole video of the stocks that we analyzed yesterday, you can look at the video. It is posted yesterday on 18th of November. You can actually go ahead and check the video there. So this is a follow-up video on the previous video. We did analyze few stocks in the previous video. So which were those stocks that we did analyze? So the first, I have it open here, it was ACC. Now ACC, we did have a demand zone at this area. If you can actually see, there was a base and an explosive move here, so we were expecting some type of retracement. So we did talk about this demand zone, this zone here, and we also talk about the SL, which is supposed to be the distal line. However, you can argue with me and say, you know what, this was an SL trade, but typically what we do is, if there is a zone which is smaller, we don't take outright entry, we take entry type 2. What is entry type 2? Entry type 2 is when the market price comes into the zone, and when it is going back is when we take the entry. So if you look at that mechanism, you would have made a good amount of profit on ACC if you would have traded today. The actual reward would have been about 1500, or it was 1:2. So it has achieved the 1:2 mark. So ACC is one stock which has passed. So we could have made close to about 1500 bucks or something if you would have traded on the future. I'm not sure how many of you have traded. This is about the ACC. The next stock that we have is Pidilite India. So let's open Pidilite India as well. Okay, so if you can actually see Pidilite India, it is inside the zone, 125-minute zone, and it's kind of trying to come out of this zone. So not an entry yet, so let's see how it reacts in the morning. So it could be an entry in the morning. This is about the Pidilite India, and we also did talk about M&M. Let me open M&M here for you. So we said aggressive short. This is the zone that we were talking about, which should be an aggressive selling zone, which is the supply zone. But the market didn't come to the supply zone, it just went on. So this is something which kind of not a trade. If you're a trader, I would not personally trade because it didn't come to the zone yet. And the stock after M&M was Siemens. So let's see how the Siemens has done. Okay, so Siemens did fall into the supply zone. Did it react from the supply zone? Yeah, it did. If you can actually see, morning the market opened. Let's open it in the 5 minutes candle, so it is give us a clear idea. So market opened in the morning, it hit the zone and it immediately retraced. So it has given you 1:2 reward. So if you are someone who is trading, this 1:2 reward you would have got, because it did fell into the supply zone and retraced. So this is the power of demand and supply zone, guys. So any market does not move straight line. You can argue with me, you know what, it did fall, after that the market has moved. So did it give us a chance to enter and exit? That is what is important, because no market will move in straight line. What we need to do is find out the demand and supply zone, get our money management in place, how much risk we are taking and how much reward that we are taking. So we would kind of enter into trade based on risk and reward. So if you can actually look at it, 1:2 risk and reward is what we have got in the Siemens as well. So a stock after that is MGL. So what happened to MGL? Okay, so I think this is the zone that we were talking about on MGL, but this would have been an outright stop loss. But if you are someone who's taking entry type 2, where while it is retracing you're taking the entry, you wouldn't have got the entry. So typically you wouldn't have traded. If you are a smart trader, if you're someone who waits for the market to come to your price, you wouldn't have traded on this, because it did not come out of this zone. It went into the zone and it did not react to this zone. So see guys, any levels is not 100%. So how we actually do is we analyze the zone and then we wait for the market to enter into that zone, and while it is coming back is when we would take the trade. So that will be the ideal situation to take any trade. So that's how you're supposed to be trading. That's how most of the professional traders trade. They don't hurry burry, because hurry burry makes the bad curry. So that's a saying. Let's move on to the next stock that we were talking about yesterday. That was Lupin. Now what happened? This was an outright. It came into the zone. This was a zone that we were talking about yesterday. It was a 15-minute zone. It came into this zone and it easily reacted from this zone. So if you would have kind of traded this, you would have made a good reward of about 1,500 or 1,600 based on the futures. So this came into the zone and this has reacted. Let's look at the next stock. So what is Hind Petro doing? No, it has not even come to the zone yet. So these are the stocks that we did analyze yesterday. So there are still a couple more stocks which have not come into the zone yet. So we'll see how they react in next day or two. We'll be talking about more stocks and tools and analysis in our future videos. Stay tuned for more videos. We'll be talking about more about chart analysis. So this is Mohsin signing off from TraderStream. Have a nice day.